Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to Kella C1. Kella says, Grand Rising, SouFlo, and the Morning Thoughts family. Like a phoenix, we rise. Up this morning with Darlene Walter Riley, Rising Phoenix, Cynthia Gooding, Sasha, so cool. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to every clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Shout out to the entrepreneurs, the stay-at-home moms and pops, the retirees. Shout out to the truck drivers, Uber driver, Lyft driver, long-distance truck driver. Shout out to my brother Troy Star Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Please go support. Please go watch his channel. It's very entertaining, very educational, and at the same time, just in the vein of what I speak about all the time, productivity and progress. Never see my glasses yet. All right, I don't wear glasses though. Shout out to everyone this morning, up and out and ready to go get it. It's Monday morning. Here we are. Big up on yourself. Thanks for being here. Nature Man, good morning. Thank you for being here. Marie Johnson, thank you. Tamara Brown Ford, thank you. Sir Alfred Benjamin, good morning, good morning, good morning. Tony Ann Campbell Brown, thank you for being here. Carolyn Scott. Lion Tribe, up. Yardman TV in Germany, big up yourself. Guten Morgen. I don't know if it's good morning in Germany. Can't be. You're like in the afternoon, right? Laurel Newman, thank you for being here. Listen up. If I ain't shout you out yet, I might eventually, or just know that big up to you this morning. So I cut the hair off. Clean myself up. Y'all know what time it is, right? It's grind mode. My eyes are a little dusty, red because I had a long night. She don't run from it no more. She fully grown. I had a long night last night and back to this morning. And we did a live yesterday. Midday in Germany. We did a live yesterday for an hour and 40 minutes, a very spirited live that had, I think at peak time, there was 1,140 something people on that live. Yesterday, we went from 6 to 7 something, going almost to 8 or 20 minutes to 8. So with that, and then what I did after, I'm kind of tired. But I just got up and I'm here for you this morning. Hope everybody is doing well. I just have some lemongrass tea here. All right. Why Jamaican vloggers talking about that bottom one? I'm going to try to learn to ignore some comments. See? Listen, let's get far past this Jamaica and Batman thing. Let's get far past Jamaica doesn't have lesbians and we are Jamaican and we not do that. Let's get past all that. Okay? They've always been there. They will always be there. See? That ain't what we come to talk about. Let the people alone. I was watching a video with the legend that just passed away, Daddy Uroy. And this is an old video with being interviewed by Mr. Winfred Williams from Onstage. And Mr. Williams asked him, Daddy Uroy, about, how come you never sing nothing about, gay people? Because back in that time, pull one of these lights in closer. Back in that time, Daddy Uroy was around the artists them that used to sing heavy against that stuff. And then there came a period when everybody visa get taken away. Shabba Ranks, who was a 2-time Grammy winner, was suddenly snuffed and not allowed to appear anywhere. And that is how Shabba Rankin went from the height of fame to virtual obscurity off the big screen. Shabba was the man. Until he came out and said something about, him said the wrong things when them asked him. So how you feel about them people there? Daddy Roy was basically saying, just leave people alone, let them live. And you sing your music, and you don't have to talk about them in your music. You don't have to put them in your thing. See? So in that same vein, these people have always been here. Now, let me clear this up. For those of you who don't know, I don't wear glasses, but these glasses are actually smart looking. I like them. But they are actually blockers. They're supposed to block a certain kind of light from out of your eyes, especially if you're on a computer a lot of hours for the day. So I'm gonna buy the glasses them to protect my eyes from the rays or the whatever comes out of the computer light and other fake lights as well. And then I cut my hair. Somebody says, SouFlo, I like the look. Manners and respect. Thank you. You know, so this is how I normally look outside of. But I had been in quarantine so long. I just said, what's the use of growing my hair? So I just let the hair, what's the use of cutting my hair? So I just let the hair grow up. And to see how long we were in quarantine, I grew all that hair, right? People have the right to love who they want to love. Yeah, I'm not business with none of them and who them want to love. Me not come to talk about them and for them life. They're good. They're good. I have no issues with them. And no issues with that life. Them do them thing, I do my thing. We not in the same lane. We don't play on the same field and that kind of stuff. When it comes time for us to get out there and do stuff that's off the bigger picture, me no question nobody. Are you gay? Are you straight? If you're gay, you can't work with me. If you're straight, you work with me. No, I'm not doing none of that. I work with people, period. So not bothered. That's not what we come to talk about. We came to talk about symbolism. And we came to talk about this new video. If you haven't seen this video, if you have not seen this video, the video is Lil Nas X on YouTube, Montero. Montero, whatever Montero means. I know some people call the devil Montero, but whatever Montero means. Montero, the name of the song is Call Me By Your Name. Not call me by my name. Watch this. Call me by your name. All right. Now, Lil Nas X, please, I implore you to go see. I implore you, please go see the video. After you've seen the video, you will understand this discussion right here. Okay. So, Lil Nas X went on, I believe it was Twitter or Instagram, Twitter, I think it is, to say that, well, you know, a lot of people keep telling him that gay people are going straight to hell. So as a creative person, let me see how I can have some fun with this. That's very important right there for you to understand, right? I think what really happened though was they had to get this video out. They know how powerful this video is. But that their teams sat behind the scenes and they said to each other, how are you going to pull this off? Because you know people are going to come for you. How are you going to pull this off? And he said, watch me do it because I can do it. And he did it. What did he do? For those of you who watched the video and all you heard was call me by my name, call me by my name, I want you to remember that this is the same artist who came out with I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. And you see, when that song came out, even up till now, they remixed it in a clean version for kids. My daughter sings that. She's 6 years old. See? Bonky 100, thank you. I appreciate you greatly. This brother has 12 million followers on YouTube alone, millions on all other platforms. Billy Ray Cyrus, a longtime insider of the industry, knows the ins and outs of the industry because his daughter is Miley Cyrus, right? Knows the ins and outs of the industry, knows how to pick strings, knows how to know what go on behind the scenes of the industry. When you make a video, how you put symbolisms in it, how you gravitate towards a certain age group, because they're looking for influence, and their influence is what sells now, right? That's the same reason why you have big corporations going to YouTubers, because YouTubers are gaining their own audience, and what better person to talk to that group of people about this product than a host of a YouTube channel. So they will give you their stuff, and they'll cut you a check, and you talk to your audience about it. And your influence is what's huge right now. Dagger876 says he sold his soul because I don't notice no fish energy from him. I mean, I know about the fish energy thing. I know that there are a lot of guys out there that are, but you would never be able to tell because they're like, yo, I'm on, brother. You know, it's everything going on. And then you realize that you know, but like I said, that ain't my business. Do what you do. The symbolism, though, symbolism, you got to understand that a lot of children follow Lil Nas X, and how he came into this is deception. How he came into the game, because it's not like he came in many years ago and then over time he revamped his image. These people take a lot of time to put an image together, to put a project together. See? So how he came into the game was appealing to children in the first place. Younger generation all the way down to small children. Right? I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. That is how you came in. Even had Billy Ray Cyrus jump on it. Even went on the country platform. They kicked him off the country platform when it was him alone on the original of the song. And everybody was saying that song is as country as it gets. Why is he not on it? So Billy Ray Cyrus said, you know what? I'm going to stand with you, and they'll put you back on the platform. So Billy Ray Cyrus went and did the thing with him. He's back on the platform, right? He gets back on the country platform. Boom, smashes, goes everywhere. That one song has already gone diamond. Forget platinum. Forget platinum. I think he sold 100 million copies of that right now. And his views are in the billions with a B. A lot of kids are into this. Guyanese Dog, good morning. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Call Me By Your Name is the name of a movie. It involves a man in a relationship with a young boy in Europe. See, I didn't know that. I would have never known that. It involves a man in a relationship with a young boy in Europe. I did not know that. And so you see where this is going. So it starts out with getting the kids. I'll show you, walk through. Deception. He has arrived. In this video, he has arrived. Okay, and this is his arrival, that he had to do his ritual. He had to come out and he had to show that I have accepted and I have arrived. I've done all that was required and I have arrived. Brother pole danced, punch stripper pole in his drag get up all the way to hell. In the video, go watch the video. It's a movie. He pole danced all the way to hell. It has some pum-pum shots and some high boots. Pole dance all the way to hell. Wind up, gyrate up on the devil. Gave the devil a clear lap dance and more, because at some of the scenes it looked like the devil was hitting them from the back. Right? And somewhere in there he ends up, watch the symbolism. This, when he pole danced all the way to hell, it was like, I'm going down and I'm going all the way to the abyss, and I'm going there speedily. And I'm going to do this and be me all the way there. But I am the great deceptor. Deceptor. He's deceptive. How he came in, I'm going to take my horse to the old town road. And everybody was like, oh, that's so innocent. Kids are clapping along and all this. And the next time it was boom. Pole dancing all the way to hell in a pum-pum shots. to go give the devil a lap dance, gyrating on the devil busts. He now takes the devil's power. He snaps the devil's neck, takes the devil's horns, which is his crown, puts it on his own head. See? And then suddenly, boom, his wings sprout. And he's like, I have arrived. If you watch that video and you didn't get anything out of it other than this is just entertainment, this is just artistic expression, if you think that that's all that is, let your kids watch it. Recommend it to some kids to watch if that's what you think. I won't recommend anything back to kids to watch, so I'm guessing that you would be the same. But if you can watch that video comfortably and say, oh, that's just artistic expression, it's dope. And come on, kids, or hey, I think you kids should watch it. If you do that, then we're on two different levels. I'm not saying my level is higher than yours. I'm saying we're on two different levels. We're on two different streets, heading in two different directions, right? That was plain out demonic. That's not devil worship, because he weren't worshiping the devil. He was showing you he is a devil. He resides in hell. He likes it there. And then out came his Nike shoes right after that video dropped. And his Nike shoes was said to be the black and red demon something. It was said to be, whether it's publicity stunt or not, each shoe contains a drop of human blood. So they made it to look like, and then they put it out there in the public that each shoe contains a drop of human blood. Now, of course, they're going to be saying, this was only publicity. It's not real human blood in there and all that other stuff. But we've come to live in a time now where it all happens right. But this is stuff we used to talk about, what goes on behind the scenes or what might, because we're not behind the scenes, right? But we're hearing little people who run away from it, escape it, change their life, don't want to be in it no more. They used to come out and tell little here and there snippets. They're not telling us everything. So we take these little things because we don't know and we build on it. And we're saying, yeah. And then we start seeing it in the kids' cartoons. And I was telling you guys one day I'm watching SpongeBob, and lo and behold, there goes Patrick. And Patrick was in fishnet stockings and high heels with makeup on and that stuff. Now, Patrick is supposed to be a man, right? And he is a good friend of SpongeBob's. So they start bringing it into the cartoons and then everything. And we are seeing it before our eyes. But in the world we live in today, when you see it before your eyes now, you're no longer allowed to really say anything, you know? And if you say, you better say nice stuff. If you say, you better just say nice stuff, because your words can easily be, that's why I am clear when I speak on any topic that people's lifestyle, their sexuality, don't have nothing to do with me. I'm not offended, nor am I joyful. I am not, I am nothing to it. It's nothing to me. I care zero. We're talking about symbolism, right? We're talking about symbolism. This video is straight up demonic. I don't care who wants to say different. I don't know. You know, I see a comment that for some reason the comment is blocked, but I can still read it. So for those of you out there who are, you just see the flag and you're cussing me out because I'm reviewing or talking about the Nas X demonic video, I see the comments. It's blocked, but I still see it. It shows up in gray where you, the audience, can't see it in the comment section, but I see it. So somebody is here that's saying Lil Nas X is not your audience, and why are you talking about him? You're Jamaican anyways, so you already don't like gay people and you're homophobic and all this other stuff. So before I even started this live, the first thing I thought about doing was removing the flag. I was going to remove the flag because what I was going to say, some people are going to use this as an excuse, right? Some people generalize when they speak. I never say all Black Americans are criminals and but that's the general, that's what they try to put out there. I never say all Chinese people do this, or I never say all white people are racist, or I never say, I don't generalize. So when you come to my platform, please come with an open mind and don't generalize and try to throw me in anybody's group. This is not about Nas X sexuality. That's not what we're talking about. There's a lot of gay people out there in the entertainment industry that do videos and material and they put them out, and I'm over here dancing to it and don't even know that they're gay. The creator is gay, right? And I don't care because I don't go look up. Hold up, before I enjoy this video again, let me go do a research to see if the person who created this is gay. Let me see. I don't do that. So this ain't about him as far as his sexuality goes. How many times do I have to say it to make, you know, we live in a world now where you have to make yourself feel uncomfortable to make others comfortable. You have to make yourself small so others can be bigger or feel bigger. You know, you have to dumb yourself down. You have to over explain yourself. You don't like me? Well, you better say you don't like me 100 times, because if you don't say it 100 times, then I'm just going to take it that you don't like our community and you don't like me, and we're going to come for you in your platform. Listen, leave me out of that. Leave me out of that. I'm talking about symbolism. Symbolism. Devil worship. I'm talking about that type of stuff. Because in that video, that's all what's going on. That's all that's going on. Have y'all watched the video? Have y'all seen the video? Yo, my wife said to me, babe, you seen the video? The Lil Nas X video? The new video? Oh my God. And I said, I don't listen to him anyways. He's not an artist that I follow. But when a hot song comes that people can't help but singing, even if it's not the artist you don't follow, right? So I'm gonna take my horse, because I have children and my children be singing it all the time. Boy, Darky 35, I think you need to watch it so you understand. We can't walk around like this and be like, oh, I don't want to see what's going on around me. I don't want to see what's going on around me. No, open your eyes and see what's going on around you. Apple Cider, good morning. Thank you for being here. Apple Cider says, which parliamentarian looking host this? Oh, I saw parliamentarian. All right. I'm studious this morning. Lorraine Williams says, but most of the videos are devil worshipping. That video was spooky, Mr. Sneer. At the least. I couldn't even watch the whole video through. I had to pause. And I looked at the phone and I'm like, is this really how they pull apart the back again? Did I just see that? What the? That's how the video had me watching. The video made 32 million views in 2 days. I think it's at like 36 or something million views now in 3 days. That video was spooky. Me not sit down up and talk about, I don't want to see it now, and I don't want to see what's going on around me. Next thing me walking out with them have set. No, sir. These people are real. I'm talking about there are two sides to this thing, and you can't be no in between. You understand? You either riding with righteousness or you're over that's upon the other side where these deep dark forces you're going to be summoning and having these spirits consume you Yeah, I'm on the other side though. I'm on the other side and I'm cool. But I wanted y'all to see it. I wanted y'all to see it. Joyful Lee says, hold on there. Darling Walter Riley says, wow, Darlene, have you seen this video? Stolen Earth says his negative action may bring a negative inflection on people of color. Okay, now that you said that, check this out. It's who is willing to be used. It's who is willing to be used. And for us black people, there are always a lot of us that are willing to be used to further some other agenda that is usually destructive to us as a community. But we don't care as long as we get the millions. My bank account says M's, then I'll be up here in a G-string or in high heels, pop, lock it, drop it like it's hot. I don't care who sees me and make my G-string pink and make my high heels pink. And we don't care. We will sell all the way out. A lot of us. So we have a lot of us that are always willing to further some agenda that's out there. Now we can go on and talk about what this agenda is. But they're furthering that agenda and they need people, influential people, and then they give these people the spotlight to further the agenda. But they have to play game. You got to look at how Brother Man came into the game and then how quickly he flipped all the way over to, okay, so I understand. Nobody knew you were. And then you came out and said you were. Okay, your business that still. But it ain't even about that. It gone past that. It gone past that. I have children, so, and I have to pay attention to what they pay attention to. Because whatever they're paying attention to is influencing them. Joyful Lee says it's demonic from the beginning to the end. And I couldn't even watch all of it. High Tech Troy says it's a ritual. The eyes are the windows of the soul, and the ears are the doorways to the mind. Darky35 says, I know what's going on, but I'm not adding more views to this thing. I listened to the sound you were singing and like that song. Yes, Take My Horse to the Old Town Road. Everybody knows that song pretty much. Lil Nas X is under MK Mind Control. Look for the butterfly. That's the symbol of MK Mind Control. The world is being run by a satanic cult. Jesus is Lord and Savior. Well, that is one of our subscribers' comments, not necessarily mine. I'm reading comments. I will say, I don't know. See, when people come out and talk about, oh, Illuminati this and these signs and these symbols, and then I go do a research and find out the original place of that symbol or hand gesture or sign or whatever, and I go find out the origins of it. I'm like, people don't know what they're talking about. So when you're on the outside, and that's what we've been doing for the longest, because we are on the outside. Majority of us are regurgitating what we've been told or what we've heard from others. Not necessarily we know what's going on. A butterfly for me is a butterfly, just like how they took the rainbow. And the rainbow was a beautiful thing, and now the rainbow means this. Which I'm not saying that's not a beautiful thing, but now when people see rainbow, that's the first thing they think of, right? Rainbow, people think homosexuality. When before the rainbow was just in the sky, just like the swastika, if you go look up the origins of the swastika, and now when people see it, they're like, oh, he's wearing that thing on him. But what it means now. So symbolism is what I'm talking about. And the agenda behind this symbolism. So I don't know too much about what is the sign of MK Mind Control, because I did a lot of years in the military. I'm telling you that if they're going to do something and it's secret, you're not going to know about it. You won't even know the sign. So you're not going to know to look for a butterfly every time you see it, and when you see it somewhere on someone, that's the sign. You won't know. They're not going to tell us like that. See? Stolen Earth. You are correct. Exactly. In its original form, right? And still to the people who created it and it came down through their history. But if you don't educate yourself, you won't know these things. Hey, brother, can I get a number for you, please? Yes, I'll give out the number at the end of the show. Somebody last night thought it was wise to call me about 13 times after midnight. That was my business phone. So we went live yesterday on YouTube, and the live had a whole lot of people in it, and a whole lot of phone calls came in. And the number was out there. I don't know why somebody thought it was cool or it was okay. I don't call anybody after certain hours because we're all humans. If somebody is working late night, they're on a night shift. They don't want to be disturbed with you calling them over and over. If somebody is at home and it's after midnight, then you can just guess that they're sleeping or they're winding down to go to sleep. I don't know you from Adam. So you're a stranger that's calling me after midnight. What are we going to talk about? That time slot is reserved for emergency hours, for family members. Somebody called me that time there and said, yo, D, say your grandmother not doing too well there in Jamaica, I had to call you real quick and let the family up there know. That kind of call then. You can't call me at midnight. When you call me about your SouFLo, go on. Well, yo, I've been watching your show for a long time, man, and we can't have that conversation at midnight. Bro, I'm a married man with children in my house. Yes, them call and the phone kept ringing and ringing and ringing. And me and wife will lay down there. We're doing the cuddling and go to sleep thing, and the phone just kept going off. I'm gonna put the phone on, turn off the ringer, but the vibrator is so loud and it's zinging, zinging. Come on, man. I have a daughter that's 9 months old. When me and you are talking about past midnight, people don't understand that your life outside of YouTube does exist. Have a completely different life outside of YouTube. I'm not available for calls after midnight, and I would never call anybody at that time. And Mr. I don't want to disrespect anybody because the old me would have really answered the phone and you have sense? Listen, man, don't call me back. What? The old me. I'm not like that anymore. I'm changed. I give respect to everybody, even when them act like I eat out. But please don't call me after midnight. And that's another thing. The number is public. It's on the banner for the channel. It's supposed to be a business number. So if you're not calling me with business, why are you calling a business number? Me block till me can't block no more Guyanese dog. And they still call from other numbers. Johnny Bristol said make bread to deal with them, yet them really wouldn't call back. Them really would not only really wouldn't call back, that relationship there, if there ever was to be one, whether it was a business relationship or not, it would no longer, the possibilities of would no longer exist. Because wife, you're gonna deal with them a different way. See? But Jew, man, come on. What makes you call somebody after that hour, them hours there? But you have a brethren, right? Now, it wasn't really my brethren. I don't want to put people business out there, but me know a man. Let's just say me know a man and a woman, couple. And the man did not tell me, say, cause every time I go at me, I go check him drunk. So me I said, boy, brother, I drink heavy, but this man managed for work. Like long, extensive hours, gainful employment. But as him reach in the rum bottle and his rum him drinking enough, Jamaican rum, 63% alcohol rum. In drunk right through as in reach him house. So I was talking to him, man, and the man said, she stressed me out. It's like, female wife happy. She on her phone 24/7. She either on some social media site or she there with her loud friend them. And when they not on speaker, yes, girl, I'm if it tell you about it, girl. and her man get no time. None. And that's what he was complaining to me about. Like, you not get no time. I said, but she come off on the phone later on in the night time, you know, make yourself ready and thing. If you're drunk and drop out, you know, go. He said, no, that's why I do drink. To go sleep. Because she's up on the phone right through, so she and her friend them talk. This is how he's telling me. This is how her and her friends are. And she take phone call at 12 o'clock. Her friend them can call her 1 o'clock in the morning. He must sleep right next to her, about to go. There's a man that's faithful to you, works hard, is building with you, loving you, comes home every day to you. You know, if you wonder why your man there. And he's in bed and he's trying to get some sleep to go to work the next day to be productive and progressive for you and him. Kind of build life, right? And you on the phone, loud in the bed. And she have to go work too, you know, loud in the bed. Yeah, girl, I'm going to tell you about it. Girl, listen up. Girl. You can't call me after certain hours. And I wouldn't call anybody after certain hours. See? So with that said, I don't know, some people don't know etiquettes. Some people don't know etiquette. Them don't have no broughtopsy. They don't have no broughtopsy. Them get drug up. You see? You can't. Them get drug up. How are the grandparents are going? And the sad thing about it is when I answer these calls, I kid you not. I kid you not. When I answer these calls, first of all, man, you don't call Burger King, KFC, any which part you eat your food, your local restaurant, to order your meal. You don't call the light company, FPL, Con Edison, whoever you pay your light bills to, JPS. You don't call none of them people there and say, yo, me just love how not doing the thing, you know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you greatly. You guys are good. You don't. When you call, you hear press 1 if you want to pay a bill or if you want to talk to that and that. Press 2 so they can direct you to the proper, and then you hear our business hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Something. In an emergency, please, not true. People not care. Real talk, nature man, real talk. People don't care. Me and you never have a conversation before. You're going to call me after midnight. Sunday night before Monday morning, where everybody get busy Monday morning. I'm considerate. I'm thinking a Sunday night, people have to go work Monday morning. I'm not calling him. I'm not calling him past 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. I give people business hours. I will call you between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. 5 p.m. is as far as it goes, and that's a stretch. It's crazy. Yeah, them brought up by wild. No, yes, wild animals. Them, them brought up. See, is non-existent. Nobody told them these things. Etiquette, man. Etiquette. In speaking of that, come here, try get her from the Lil Nas X topic there. You know. I'm trying to get away from it. I just wanted y'all to go see the video and decide for yourself, and then come back and say, SouFlo, I see the video, you're on point. Or, no, SouFlo is just entertainment, keep it moving. But I want to get her from the one there. Let's talk about relationships and our phones. Since we're on etiquette, it's a good segue. Everybody right now seems like they're in a relationship or a relation boat or a relation steamer or a relation raft. Some are in a relation raft, some are in a relationships, some are in relation boats, right? Which one is you or you? Bro, you need one of those auto message there. Me know. No answering phone in my home after 8 p.m. Call 911 or 119. God no. But you gotta. It's a catch-22 because you have to leave the phone on, because I have children that live outside of my home, and I tell my kids that I'm available to you 24/7. See? So me leave my phone on regardless if I'm away from them or family members that are vulnerable right now, like my grandparents. So I want news quick so I can move quick. But when you're leaving your phone on for these things, it's like my business phone, and I say it's a business number. Treat it like a business. I don't know no business that's open. Well, the one kind of business I know that's open after midnight, I'm not into that business. See? Me no have nothing to sell after midnight. I'm not into that business. So why are you calling me that time? Why? Jacqueline McKenzie says, go to a restaurant and a whole families and friends on their social media. I've walked out on friends who I won't go out with because there are grown people doing this. It has consumed. I'm at the park and I see mothers doing this. Forget the kids that they can let play. I've seen people pull up at the park and stay in the car, recline the seat and cock up one foot. And see them here? And let the kids out and tell the kids go play in the park. And their kids are over here talking to me, a grown stranger, and I feel uncomfortable because it's some little kid that keep running up and following me around. Oh, push me, do this, do that. Like, you don't even see who is interacting with your kids on the playground. You just let them out. And you're lost in the phone. Or I've seen them on the phone with the baby on them side over here. That baby ain't getting no attention. That baby is like a dolly or a stuffed teddy bear, and the baby just over here so dangling. The poor baby not old enough to talk yet and say, could you put me down so I can walk? Because you're not paying me no attention. The baby just a dangle on them side. So, and it's all about their phone. You know, we're in those kind of times now. But when I say phone, I was talking about like phone etiquette. Like, you know, don't call after certain hours, certain kind of texts you mustn't send, certain kind of, like, don't FaceTime me if you don't know me, just like that. That kind of stuff. Age does not matter. Some 50, 60-year-old, 60 boy, them worse than youth. That's true. Age don't matter. There's grown people out here doing picnic stuff, and there's young people out here on their grown men and grown women stuff. So it really no matter. Trouble comes after midnight. Yeah, my granny used to always say, there's only two things out the road after certain hours, or two kind of people out the road after certain hours, and which one are you? See? So criminal and police, she used to say, or criminal and police, I think is what she used to say. And I'm not a police and I wasn't a criminal, so me not have no place out the road after certain hours. It's the same thing online as far as calling people. Don't call me after certain hours. I live a normal life, like I have responsibilities. And then for those who are called a business number to talk about personal stuff. So people call me, right? And then they are talking, and them talk for 30, 40 minutes, And I'm saying, okay, so can I use that story here? Can I use the story in my, because I need their permission. I can't just go tell the people and stuff. No, SouFLo, you can't tell anybody this, This is between me and you. When did we know each other that good that you feel like you can tell me a 40-minute story and I can't use it? Listen, you see what I do. So if it's a Dear SouFLo, you either write it and send it to SouFLoTV@gmail.com, or if you want to tell me the story, you have to go tell me, say, yes, SouFLo, do that story here, but just don't call me name. But after you have me invest 40 minutes of my time on me, like, Jesus, really? No. And then at the end of it, SouFLo, you can't use this enough. You can't tell the story. You just waste my time. It's a business phone for business things. Start charge for those calls. God knows Rosemary Williams. I think I should. I think I should. Rosemary Williams says start charge for those calls. Bossy boss, why you still there for the 40 minutes? Laugh out loud. But that is how good my heart is. Me not lie. That is how good my heart is. I don't have it. Listen up. Like me telling them before, I don't wear glasses. Me just a style with them glasses. Yeah. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to actually hang up on somebody. Especially when them start going at the meaty part of the story. I'm here, the story them told me, I said to myself, so the story sound like we can run it, you know, because other people gonna be either laughing, popping up, or can give them some good advice or be entertained. Only to hear say, you can't use that. So 40 minutes of me trying to be empathetic, sympathetic, whatever you want to call it, and be told I can't use it. Madness. Madness. Don't call me after midnight, man. Matter of fact, don't call me after 8 p.m. Don't call me after 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Like, I really live this life. I really live a family man life. So sometimes it's warranted. You have to hang up. Me know. But I feel so bad doing it because they be going into the stories. And somebody on here right now is one of those people. And I don't want you to feel bad. Okay, that's why I didn't hang up on you. But you're not the only one that do it. So I'm not singling you out either. You don't hear me say somebody from the number 1-794-333-9999 keeps calling me after hours. I didn't do that. I'm not singling out any one person. I truly, genuinely appreciate good interaction from people. For somebody to look by you and think, say, yo, SouFlo, you come here like my brother, you know. Trina know. Oh, me and you are reason and watch the video them, man. You know, especially the ones where you get into topics and you talk sense and it's educational or it's this and that. I'm there with you. That's a privilege for me. That's because I could be at home right now. There's people out there want a friend or want somebody to listen when they speak. You know, so I'm appreciative of everybody, man. And it's just my heart. I saw my heart still. It's just my heart. When in Jamaica, there is no age. You have to go down there on my heart. Just my heart, I just saw my heart stay. So my heart stay. We can't just hang up on people and listen, don't call me at this time and hang up on. Some of them you say, call me back tomorrow. Or some of them you shoot a message, I'm busy. Because the automatic message comes up. Busy right now. What is it? Please text or something. Then hang up and call right back. Mad Sam says he just saw the video. Proper shaky business that. Boy, shaky and fishy are them thing there what we say. You know, but that is not my concern. The agenda, what that video is pushing though. I talk about the symbolisms and what that represents. We just witnessed the whole ritual. You understand? This is him taking his place. That's what that is. This is also him leading your children pretty much the same direction because he's a major influencer and he's been given the power and a platform to influence even some more now. So all who start out as saying, I'm going to take my horse to the Uptown Road. Yeah, I'm going to end up pop locking, dropping it on the devil's lap and pole dancing all the way to hell. And they're going to think it's okay all the way until the devil comes to collect. Yeah? For them think that. But back to phone etiquette. So in a relationship, do you think that, I wouldn't be surprised if my wife joins this live, but she's probably asleep, kind of went to bed late last night. So do you think that in a relationship, right, with your phone, that you're supposed, now mind you, my phone, let me say, do you think that in a relationship you're supposed to give your phone to your partner, as in your password is available to your partner anytime they want going on the phone, and their password is available to you anytime you want to go in their phone? You can randomly grab their phone at any time and go in. Do you think that's the standard of how it's supposed to be, or some things should still be debt to one's self. Some rights should still be available to a person. This is giving over your all. See, because some people, their phone is their all. So if, if you have access to their phone, this is the ultimate invasion of privacy, but this is you allowing someone to invade your privacy. Now remember, no. Guy, these dogs said, do they pay the phone bill? If you don't pay the phone bill for this phone, you can't go in there. You're a real Caribbean man, but you pay a phone bill for this, you can't go in there. No, it's a no. That's what them say. Do they pay? Boy, I see a whole lot of no's. Nope. I don't want to know what's in their phone either. That's just weird. Yagman TV in Germany says, of course, I don't see any problem with that. No. I know I'm late, but maybe Lil Nas trying to show everyone in the music industry does this just low key. He ain't trying to show everyone nothing. He's enjoying himself all the way to hell. Point blank, period. I got to go on with him. If I had a man, I wouldn't care if he got into my phone, but he wouldn't have a reason to. Well, listen, Mrs. Nia, he could have a reason to. What if I just wanted to use your phone real quick, babe, because I want to see something on your phone and my phone at the same time? That's it. He could have a reason to. He could have a guy needs dog. He could have a reason to. My husband has access to my phone, and likewise, I do have access to his. That's Giovanni. Shout out to Giovanni and your hubby. Do it like it's big. Bringing your look back 10 years younger. Who that? Bugsy Brooks. Manners and respect for him. Yeah, sometimes we have to just, clean up and shave off on them thing there. It's not in his hair. Oh man, I need to talk about that. He has arrived to the pit. I don't want to end up like Major Hype. Oh God, man. Listen up. I asked the question. In a relationship, should your partner have full access to your phone? That means them can take your phone and go on a toilet with it. Lock up in the bathroom with your phone. Go through every single thing they want to go through. Change what they want to change, all that if them feel like it. Should they have all access to your phone? And a lot of people are saying no. They think some people think it's the ultimate invasion of privacy. Other people are saying they don't see anything wrong with it at all. I want to talk about hair and my hair and what I noticed. See, I've been doing my own little social experiments, but let me finish the phone thing first. I see people on here that says my husband has full access to my phone and I have access to his. You have full access to his phone because that's just how you guys agreed. Like, hey, babe, I have nothing to hide here. And you're like, babe, I love you. You know I love you too. I don't have nothing to hide here. Or do you have access to his phone because you pressured him like you have something to hide? And if I can't get in your phone, you hiding stuff. That's why you did it. And he had to try to prove to you that, look, I'm not doing nothing. You know what? Here's the phone. Go in that phone. And then you're like, done delete out all of your exes where you've been involved with. Done delete all of the guys them where you go like up the picture and then give the phone here. You can look into my phone too. Or you're probably not doing nothing. Is it that, or was it just a general, no, we love each other, we are all about each other, and a phone ain't gonna stand in the way. We are open with each other. Tell me why I say everything. My phone, I'll let me open it right in front of her, trace the pattern so she see it. Here, you can take the phone. I don't really have nothing for it, and I want to say I should be able to, but I don't. But you should be able to. I think if you're in a committed relationship, I'm not talking about people who are dating, because if we're dating, you can't touch my phone. I don't know how far this dating thing is going to go. You might be an accident, accident, one angle, or it might be something that's short and frivolous. We have to see where this goes, right? But when you rolled over into the marriage lane and you rolled over into the shacking up together lane and doing family life lane, Somebody said, no, you're mad. Yeah, then I think all access should be granted, as far as there should be no device in here that is locked with stuff I can't see. Right? So it's two different things. Two different things. Dating, courting, whatever you want to call it, we have all kind of names for it now. You can't get in my phone like that. Committed, building together, living together. Yes, up in the phone. Well, here's my phone. And I'm not doing it because, oh, I'm gonna give you my phone, but me want your. I don't even want her phone. I have access to it. I have access. My wife has never. I have never said, "Pass me your phone," and she goes, "No, for what?" I saw a big red flag when I go off. Really? No, for what? And likewise for me. We both do YouTube, so sometimes it takes multiple screens. Like if I'm filming from right here, in order for me to like show you videos, or in order for me to look up and read something, I can't do it on the same screen I'm doing that on. So, you know, sometimes I'm doing one story on this, and then I need another phone, right? This is taking my call, is coming in live. This is doing the story on it, and this one is capturing. So some of us do have a need for, let me hold your device real quick, even though I've never used hers for that. But I'm just saying, people do have, Kagani Dali said earlier, somebody said, people do come up with reasons or might have a reason, or Mrs. Neal, I think, was the one that said it. However, I think if you're in a committed relationship, your phone should be here, anytime, randomly. I could be in the bathroom taking a poo, if you want to go that far. Then here, take the phone. It might have some residues on it because I ain't, I'm in here. I'm sure particles flying around, whatever. Whenever I take a shower and everything, and everybody and them phone on toilet these days. But you can have it. Not give me a minute and hold up. I'll be right back. Not babe, let me hold your phone. Hold up, wait. I'll be right back. And disappear with the phone and I'll come back. And then you can have it now. It should be on the spot here. You don't have nothing to hide. If you have nothing to hide, truly nothing to hide, then you can give over your phone at any given time. Some people have a lot to hide. Some people have a little to hide. Some people have nothing to hide. Some people, a little bit that they're hiding could turn into a lot. It might be little to you, but big to somebody else. It gets complicated in a relationship, but that's how the thing go. Me and you over the phone. Me not have nothing to hide. Hiding had nothing to do with it. You are a child. Why you have to give out personal stuff to your lover? You know, and give your lover your crutches. That's not personal. That is very personal. So if you can't give over your crutches, you can give over your phone, not true? I'm raw and blunt sometimes. I like me tell. All right. I agree. If you don't have nothing to hide in your person should have access to your phone, not for untrustworthy, not for some untrustworthy reasons though. Just if they want to pick it up because your phone died or whatever. Yeah, because some people go on your phone and then start change passwords, you lock out of your Facebook, some people get deleted, and these kind of things. Not that. But going to the phone, I know I'm not hiding. Anything you find in there is what you were meant to find in there. I'm not hiding that thing. There wasn't nothing to harm or hurt you or deceive you. Someone kind of give up the kitty real quick enough. But some people, they would like, you pull off your drawers and spread it out. And somebody just jump in there and do them thing. But you could give up that and then say your phone is personal. I think that is personal. That's your things. It's personal. But you put more value on your phone than on that, don't. They'll give up all the goodies before they give up the phone, boy. I'm waiting out some on a phone, so. What is in some of your phone, so? You're sharing your life with this person. Rising Phoenix says your bed, your bank account, your children. You can share the phone. You can share the phone. Or some people are saying, listen, Yeah, I'm sharing all that stuff. That's enough sharing. I need to hold something back for me. You see, we live in a different time now. And I spoke about this before, right? Watch this. Some people even prolong arguments in their relationship now because they're so addicted to their phones and they don't even know it. It's like, I want to argue with you all day because it creates space. And once the space is created, I know you won't come bother me. So now I have more time to be on my phone. To scroll through whatever it is I'm scrolling through, even though you're still here. It's kind of manipulative if you look at it, because it's like I'm keeping you here in a relationship, but I want space. So I create space by argument. Then I'm going to lock up and I'm back to doing what I'm addicted to doing. It's the addiction that's calling. Because if you notice, your grandparents, they never have these things. So then people that used to be more like, I don't want to go to bed mad. I don't want to go to bed upset. So let's talk this out before we go sleep. And then them go sleep cuddly. And before you know it, one more picnic come. Or even if there was contraceptive or them not having another child, them still lovey-dovey before morning light. No. Argument on them thing then a relationship extend. Yeah, any argument start, you're having an extended argument. Because people have them phone now, so they don't need you. Me and you live together, I don't need you. Because when I'm mad at you, I go to social media and I'm entertained until I fall asleep. So I don't need you. Miss Betty Boo. No, you're wrong. What me wrong about? Talk to me. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Yeah, remember our relationship we're talking about tonight. We're going off of the Nas something. Relationship we're talking about and phone etiquettes and these things. So yeah, man. So they didn't have stuff to distract them from each other. So they had to talk to each other. They had to talk to each other. But now you don't have to talk to nobody. You could on to the next one on your phone. Right there. You can watch a movie on your phone. You can, if you're watching commercials, you can go watch porn. You can go just slide in somebody's DM or answer someone that slid in your DM. You can do all kind of something on your phone now. So remember the first phone or even the recent gone couple of years ago phone, you couldn't do any of that. The phone was just a brick and you can make a phone call, but that's it. Now the internet is available to you by phone. Everything is here. So you don't need the person you with. If people not careful, your phone will mash up your relationship before you know it. It's just like the woman I saw a lady at the beach, right? I was over there with my kids and I saw a lady, a young girl, female, but she have her baby. And the way of the baby leg them spread out and the baby is lapping her whole hip and riding her side, her hip. And the baby just dangling like rag, you know? And the way she's just on her phone the whole time. She doesn't even care. She's not even conscious enough to be like, I know somebody out here might be watching me thinking I'm a shitty mom. Pardon my language. Because look at what I'm doing. You know, and I haven't looked at this baby one time in the last 10 minutes. And the baby, she just adjusts the baby every time the baby gets too heavy. Adjust back the baby. I'm watching. Adjust back the baby every time the baby gets too heavy. And the poor baby, this baby look like the baby is used to it. So the baby not even bother say nothing anymore. The baby don't cry anymore for attention or nothing. The baby just stay there in the hot sun while she on her phone. And she taking selfies with the baby over here, but her selfies is just of her head and her alone. And you don't see, oh, and that must Instagram post with a nice hashtag / couple of emojis that see, which them not care. If you're not careful, that phone they're gonna mash up your life. Your phone can destroy your relationship and it can destroy your life. For real. But if you're in a relationship, I think you should have all access to your partner's phone. That's just how I think. My wife thinks the same way, and we both have all access to each other's phone. So, but it's not a fight. It's not a fight. That thing takes over your mind, man. That thing takes over your mind. I seen somebody earlier says they walk out on dinner date with friends who are so addicted to their phone that them invite you out for dinner. You think, you know, oh, the boys going out to eat, or yeah, girls evening out to go have a couple of glasses and this and that, and the whole time you're there, your home girl is. Or she is. Yeah, so what? Girl, that is exactly what I was saying, you know. Yeah, what? Yeah. Listen, if I'm the kind of friend that you can keep your phone on while you're in front of me and be so caught up in the phone, whether a boyfriend, platonic friend, business friend, if I'm the kind of friend where that is how you see me, then don't invite me nowhere. Don't invite me nowhere. See it? Don't invite me nowhere. I don't want to be that kind of friend. Have some respect. Put on your phone. Stacey Ann Williams says, nothing to hide. Go ahead. All right, we're past the hour, but I'm going to finish this video off today talking about hair. Hair. And how scared we are of black hair still. You know, so I was in quarantine, right? The whole of the lockdown. Some of us were quarantined more than others. I was one of them. Like, really don't go around anybody. Locked up almost 24/7. And I thought there was no need for me to cut my hair or anything. So I would just let the hair grow. And I would wash it, oil it, and it started forming locks by itself. So I just twisted out the locks as they were forming, and y'all saw how I was looking, me had locks. And then my beard, I was like, just let it grow, because I haven't seen myself in a beard, a full beard, like forever. You know that some people actually stopped tuning in to the channel as the look changed. And then they started leaving those comments. Real talk. Me hear once somebody said, oh, I can't believe you do that. The next person said, is this you really? I had to look twice. I can't believe that this is you. I'm out. It's not just one comment. It's quite a few comments. One man even telling me, said, I should check with my wife to find out if she still feels attracted to me with all that hair. They're so uncomfortable when they see just natural black hair. They're uncomfortable. Oh, for the brother, some brother, I mean, people are really concerned about me. I appreciate the concern. One brother said, SouFLo, you can start make the grace them show now. And stop die. And I'm like, first of all, if I want to die, then am I here? Why are you watching another man so close, like dying? But yesterday when I cut my hair off, I realized, so this is for you. When I cut my hair off yesterday, I realized actually how black my hair is. So my grays haven't started coming in yet. But when they do, I will embrace them. And I won't be hiding my grays. I have no reason to. You know what I'm saying? But people are really offended. And if no one die my grays, then do that too. I don't tell nobody, oh, you're big or you long eyelash them. You look like you're about to take off. Look, why you wear weave or wig? Why you have this or that? Why you change that about yourself? I don't like you no more. Or it never changed my ideology. It never changed my views, my way of looking at things and reasoning through things. That's what I'm saying. My hair didn't change any of that. I was still me. And if you listen to this video right now, it'll sound just like any other video I've done without seeing me. You know what I'm saying? So to see people so caught up in the hair that once it started to grow, they left. And then they would come back every now and then and check. I said, oh, so you're really growing your hair. You turn Rasta now. One person said, oh, so you're really growing your hair. You turn Rasta now. I'm out. Wow. We're that offended by seeing our own self in our natural state. It's crazy. Imagine that. We live in a time where to be natural is not natural or is not seen as natural. You got to fight to be natural. Everybody wants you cut this way, shaped that way, put this way. We're supposed to just go around like, well, programmed. Yes, I am. SouFLoTV. How are you doing today? What? What if you had budget locks? No. Dog, they would have tuned out a long time ago because it take a process to grow that. And one time I did have that kind of locks. It probably wasn't thick like Budgel's, but my locks was all the way down here past my shoulders. I actually used to hold on to them like this sometimes. See? So in my earlier youngin days, I was a little rebel. Me say Rasta, me follow all this other thing and grow up me here. My mother know was one of them kind of people that you can't grow them kind of hair there, idiot. You can't do that when you leave. Blah blah. All right, me left early, right? Living with an auntie and them thing there. Grow up my hair and thing. My hair used to be long, man. I used to like wrap it up, wrap it, cut tight, and them something there. So I've been down the road of the whole hair thing, but it never changed. I want to grow. Matter of fact, that's why the hair came off, because I realized that so many people were into your hair more than they were into you once you started to show your natural black hair. I don't know if it's they didn't like it in dread form, lock form. They prefer it if we have one big afro. But if I did the big afro, I still hear them talk about it. If my braid back the afro is still, you're putting another group and another circle and another group and another circle. It's because y'all are offended by the hair. Hate to see yourself with your natural hair. One person said a lot of black women hate to see black men with their natural hair grown out like that because it allows other people who are outside of our diaspora group thing to look in, and then they start saying, but so let me, and I actually heard this before. Let me get this straight. So black guys have different hair from black women. I've heard that question asked. Let me get this straight. So that's the only race that I know that's like that. Black guys have different hair from black women. And I laugh so hard. There are people out there that actually really think that black guys have different hair from black women because, majority of black women are permed if they don't wear weave-in wigs. They are permed. So they never really take a look at a large population, because there is no large population concentration of natural black women. You see one here and one there and one there, but the majority of what you see either has a perm or, no, I'm not saying nothing wrong with your perm, and a perm till your brain fried. Not my business. You just sizzle your brain. It's not my business, right? If it looks good for you and you love it, I love it even more for you. Yeah, sizzle your brain. I'm not talking about what you should and shouldn't do. I'm just saying that there are some people who don't like to see us in our natural state. Some of our own people, some women don't. For the men, I don't like seeing them like that. They don't like seeing you like that because they don't want others from outside to start looking at you and being like, well, if the men look like that, then that's probably how you look too. So this is not your real look. So you made up. Right? And it's true. It's true. But hey, man, if you want to perm, then perm till it burns. It's your business. I don't care. Weave and all. I don't care. My wife switch it up. My wife goes, she keeps her hair natural, but if she want perm, I feel our business that. But she keeps her hair natural. She doesn't perm. She does wigs and weave and whatever else she does, you know, and change up the look every now and then go back to our natural and change up the look and do these protective styles and all this other stuff, you know, and you wash it and condition and leave-in condition and part it and grease scalp and all these things and them thing there. But she's taking care of her natural. See? SouFlo, I love your hair before. Let you look more mature. That's what a lot of people said. But this has been my look, you know. Go back and look at the videos. Remember, you know, I came out of the military into this, so I always had this kind of a cut. It's just now I'm not in uniform, so I can fling in a part right there, but you can't have a side part in uniform. You have to just have the cut. So it's high and tight, and that's it. And I like putting this on when I'm ready to go. So right now, I'm ready to go. See, OT stuff is calling and I'm ready to go. I just renewed all my license. I just got back my license renewal approval for Florida, and then I just got my certificate, because you have to have a certificate as well as your license, a state certificate. So I was waiting on my state certificate to come in the mail, and I told myself as soon as it gets here, it gotta look like we're ready to get back in the scrubs and ready to get back to work again. So as soon as it came, there we go. And for those out there who are attached to hair so much, let me tell you something. Stop judging people by their outside appearance, because it's the same reason why the most deceptive people, like certain politicians and certain, I'm not saying all of them are deceptive, certain pastors, preachers, and policemen, I'm not saying all of them are deceptive, put my disclaimer in, but certain people, if you notice, they're clean cut. The priest, they're clean cut. But they're clean cut, and that's what you see as, this is a good person. He must be saying something that makes sense because the person clean cut. When the guy over there that's full of tattoos and got big matted dreads, he's saying the most realist things that you actually need to hear, but you won't listen for 1 second because you prefer looking at clean cut and let clean cut lie to you. I was exercising my freedom. Just I didn't have to go clock into anybody's job for a while. So I just make the hair grow out. Plus quarantine and curfew and all these things and lockdown and COVID and the inside. So no need to, you know, because I'm not going into that space. But now that I'm ready to step back into that space, here we go again. You don't have to permit. You choose to permit. Yeah, that's true. When I hear, now again, I'm not the one to tell a woman what to do with herself, but when I hear them say, oh, my hair hard to manage, that's stuff that people been saying to them since they were little girls. I used to be around when my sisters were getting their hair done. And I remember them combing through their natural hair. Oh, your head bad, you know. I'm going to go permit because it's hard to manage. And they tell them that their whole life. So by the time them reach grown, all them remember, hard to manage, you know. You have to go permit, and they permit, just like those who are taking care of them permit. But I mean, if she grow up and she look at herself in the mirror and she's seen her natural and she's like, ah, and she feels better with the perm, and the perm makes her feel like, ooh. You look at your natural self and you think, ah, and then you look at yourself perm and you think, ooh, then by all means, go ahead. It's your life. It's your life. I have no business with a man or woman want to do with them body. It is not my place to say. It's not my place to tell them what to do. I know the effects of these things, and I speak about the effects of these things. If you want to take heed to that, then that's your business. If not, then you want to peel off your skin because you want brown like, or you want to be, what do you call it now? That stupid talk about skin cleany, like it's only light skin clean. So you bleach till you look pale till you can see your veins them. Skin cleany. Your skin ain't clean, bro. You're about to die. The biggest piece of protection that you have on the outside of your body, you strip it all away, talk about your skin cleany. For sure, me tattoo them brighter. And hey, do you, man? Do you? You seen Lil Nas X slid all the way down to hell on a stripper pole? Hey, do you? I'm not going with you. Don't expect me to go with you. You see, but do you? If that's what you want to do, go ahead. Ascend into hell on a stripper pole, skip all the way down like a firefighter pole. Do you? It's your life. One life to live. All right? Yeah, damaging their melanin, but hey, damage them here too. Same thing with the perm. There's Chris Rock did a video / documentary / movie on that, and it's out there. If you just type in Chris Rock perm, I'm sure it'll pop up, and you can go watch that, because they actually went into a science lab and they actually did testing and showed how the stuff was made to do perms, and then they did testing on replicas of humans and all this stuff. And I remember the scientist, which was a Caucasian man, saying, I can't believe that people actually really put this on their head, in their hair. And they're talking about how it seeps in through the hair follicles, seeps in through into the scalp, and then gets into the brain, and even affects behavior and all of this other stuff. So now I'm looking back and I'm thinking, you know, so one time, me hear a Rasta man say, yo, that perm something there, it gotta go through them scalp, you know, affect them brain, you know. That's why if you notice that most women who perm them ear at the same way, them have a kind of way to them. You're like, oh, eat that Rasta boy. What am I talking about perm gone in a brain nasty. The woman them perm them ear. But as I grew older, I seen when they were getting the perm, and oh, it's a burn, no, run this. Okay, please wash it out. To burn me, I say, oh, all right, man, put like an oil on it, feel so no burn the Vaseline, bring the Vaseline. I was so the whole process. I'm like, acid that throw by yourself, really, and then take off the acid quick enough before it actually does major damage. But it seeps in. And the scientist was saying, I can't believe. And so Chris Rock was like, yeah, well, you know, black women, they use a lot of this. You know, they perm their hair on a regular basis. And he was like, yes, I've been told that. It's crazy. Crazy to think someone would put this on their head and comb it through their own hair. Like, this is something you probably have to force somebody to do, or hold them down and torture them by doing it to them, but they do it willingly. You know, I'm like, not saying much, because somebody is making millions and billions of dollars on perm, and we supply that industry just the same way for the hair and and the bleaching cream and everything like that. The struggle is real. I will say that. Then you see, but you watched it. You watched the one, Zangazi. You watched the one with that I'm talking about with Chris Rock and the perm. It's called Good Hair. Okay. Thank you, T95 South. I appreciate that. It's called Good Hair. Go watch it. But my talk about this morning, ending this video, is I'm surprised that so many people on my platform actually came because I was clean cut. And, you know, they were like, yes, he's a professional guy. He works in the field, in the medical field. He does so and so and so, and he does YouTube as well. But then as soon as my beard came out and my hair started to grow, it was like, eee! Hey, what's going on? What is this you're doing? I'm leaving. When I come back, and they come back a couple of months later, and they're like, is that really you? SouFlo, no, I have to look to see if this is you. Can't watch anymore. Bye. Just like that. So stop allowing yourself to be deceived is the message of the day. Stop allowing yourself to be deceived. Okay? Stop watching and thinking looks does it, and start really being in tune with spirit. I'm gonna left it right there, Sophia, for today. All right. Have a wonderful day. It's Monday, money making Monday. Be thankful you have another opportunity to get up, get out, and get your own. Be thankful that you have health and strength, and you are able to get up, get out, and go get your own, and all these things. All right. Give thanks. Give thanks. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. Spread some love around today and make sure that you keep that smile on your face throughout the day. Even if you could just look around the office space and say, damn, most of them in here have a perm. Well, if you want to fry your brain, I think Susie is frying her brain. Hey, Susie, and just laugh to yourself. Do something to keep your laughter going today. All right, let no one steal your joy. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you right here tomorrow morning on SouFLoTV Morning Thoughts. We have a dental appointment today again. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm out. I hate the dentist, but we got to do what we got to do, right? Because we don't want to reach certain age and then the whole of our teeth them gone and these, and these things. So, manners and respect to each and every one of you. Blessings. I'm out. Peace.